dance. You know, hip hop dance, ballet dance. But we were talking about. I'm glad you brought that back up. Part of confidence is perfecting what you do. You know, you're not going to be skillful at your gift. Just because you have a gift doesn't mean you're skilled at your gift. There's a natural gift, and then there's the skill that you add to it. So part of confidence is just being good at what you do, and part of being good at it is putting in the time to study, to be mentored, and that's what I was asking you about. You know, had you had any kind of professional training with dancing?
You know what? I've had dancing all my life. I used to, take ballet and tap dance when I was younger. And then I was in the band. I was a band dancer in the band. And then, of course, I turned 18 and I just wanted to go buck wild. So that's when I went buck wild for a year. And then I bought a dance franchise. I invested in a dance franchise, which was Jazzercise. Have you heard that?
Yeah, okay.
Jazzercise back in the day. So I had a lot of training with Jazzercise. It's a jazz dance. And then what I did was use that, and I went over to 24-hour fitness. So I've gotten certifications in training in, kickboxing, Pilates, cardio dance, and all of that. But I used what I do now. I brought that on from when I was 18 and everything that I've done in between that, and this is what I do now. So
okay,
yeah,
I love that, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Getting the just being equipped to do whatever you do well, do it really, really well. Whatever I'm gonna do it with all my heart. I'm putting all of my passion into it. I mean, if I'm gonna do something, I'm really, really gonna do it. When the Lord assigned me to start this assignment as Dr. Intimacy to start to speak to relationships and sexuality, even though I haven't had any formal school training, I've done a tremendous amount of studying of not only the Bible but secular things as well. Just psychology and sexology, and just wanting to understand it from different perspectives. I've interviewed a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people because I want to understand, what I'm talking about. I really want to do it well. I want to do it with excellence. That builds my confidence.
Right.
That makes you confident. When you know what you're doing, when you know what you're talking about, that makes you very, very confident.
Because when, one time I went into class and I make up my own choreography. I make up my own choreography, and I'll have to practice it over and over and over to perfect it so I can deliver it to the ladies so they can learn it, One time I did not do that. Baby, my confidence girl, hold on, I forgot a few of the steps. I was like, what? I can't do this anymore. Noelle, you're gonna have to practice, and you're gonna have to make more time, because I didn't have time to do it, and I was like, I can't do that no more. I didn't feel good about myself, delivering, what I did. How am I going to teach somebody else to do something and I don't even have it down myself?
And you don't have it.
So yeah, I can't do that no more.
Right. Wow. I used to rap. I used to be a rap artist, a recording artist, and I would practice my songs over and over, and that's where I developed that habit of looking in the mirror when I talk. That came from rapping, because I would have to form my mouth a certain way to get a lot of words out at once and to breathe properly. Rapping is like all facial muscles and breathing skills, But I would practice a verse 100 times. I mean, I would have to be able to rap that verse while I was washing dishes and not even thinking about it, or just doing something else. It have to come out of me second nature. But when I would get on the stage to rap, it was so perfect. I mean, I go in the studio, hit it, one take, and everybody was just amazed. Like I was just this natural phenomenon. But I wasn't. I was terrible when I first started. I mean, I got laughed at when I first started rapping. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm like, I'm in my 40s, right? I'm 41. So females didn't really rap that much when I was younger. They were just starting to come out with female rap, like Queen Latifah and
I love Queen.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper, and Salt and Pepper's here, and we're on the mic. But I was I hung out with white people when I was in when I was in high school. So I used to listen to like Cyndi Lauper and you know, Led Zeppelin.
So what would you rap about?
Guns N' Roses. You know, I listened to like rock music and pop music. So when I started rapping, it was so bad.
Oh no.
It was so bad. But I practiced so much that by the time I started doing shows and everything, people thought I had been rapping my whole life because I was so good. I went from the worst to the absolute best. And so practice is everything. If you're going to have confidence, I mean, you have to know what you're doing. You need to know the words to your songs. Like, you know, when I would go into the studio, I don't want to read off a paper, even though I could. I'm not as confident as when I know it by heart.
Right.
And you need to know your craft by heart. That's the point that I'm making. This has nothing to do with rapping. Although that's some good tips for you if you want to be a good rapper. You need to memorize your stuff. So stop smoking all that weed because it messes your memory up. But
stop smoking the weed. It messes your memory up.
It did have that flow, right? It came out like that. I heard it.
I know I suck at that. I'm gonna stick to the dancing.
No, it was okay. It was all right. But you need to memorize your craft. I mean, that's a key right there. You need to memorize your craft. You need to have it in your heart, have it in your mind. Whatever it is that you're going to do, whether you're a mother, a wife, a school teacher, a speaker, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to do it well. You need to do it second nature. You know, it needs to be a part of you, and you need to be a part of it. And confidence comes from that. Because when you're good at what you do, you're good at being you.
Right.
Well, that rhymes too. When you're good at what you do, you're good at being you.
Oh, she's bringing it back.
That's what we're talking about.
She's
that.
Bringing it back.
It's stirring something up. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You know what? Yeah, my youngest son, he plays baseball, and this past weekend we had a tournament, and I keep telling him, you know, he struck out like twice, and I keep telling him, baby, practice makes perfect. You know, keep, and he'll walk off the field with his head down. Let's not do that, because you're showing the other team that you're not confident. You're showing everybody that you're not confident. Keep practice on batting, and you will perfect it. You know, I'm not ever going to be perfect. We're going to boost that confidence up.
Right.
Don't say, you know, that's self-doubt. You know, don't ever say that about yourself. So
negative self-talk.
Yeah.
Well, quickly, I can't believe it, but we're out of time, Noelle.
Oh.
What is your website?
It is www.bodytalkfit.com. My Facebook is Body Talk Fit 101.
Okay, bodytalkfit.com, bodytalkfit.com. You have been a wonderful guest. So listen, if you guys want to spice up your marital bedroom, you need to contact Noelle. I will be taking these classes. So
I got one coming up, a big class coming up.
Well, when is that?
It's on March 25th. Everything is on my website, bodytalkfit.com. You can purchase the tickets. Men, if you're listening, purchase a ticket for your lady so she can come and learn something to bring back to the house.
And if you're not married yet, there's nothing wrong with getting prepared. Be prepared in advance.
I have a lot of single women coming to class.
Yeah, you can have a fun honeymoon.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Bring it on, baby.
How much are the tickets?
The prepaid tickets, I do have a few left. Of the early bird tickets, they're $20 each.
Okay.
After those are sold out, they will go to the regular price of $25.
Okay. Oh, that's very.
And you know what? I have hired a videographer to come in and shoot a little small video. So bring your Beyonce.
Okay.
Okay.
March 25th. So bodytalkfit.com. March 25th, right?
March 25th.
Yep, that is that event. Listen, guys, I had so much fun tonight with Noelle. Thanks to Jay Revival, our co-producer, for helping out. This is Dr. Intimacy. You've been tuned into Inspired Intimacy Talk Radio, where we're having naked discussions